What's up, guys? We are live. It's
Wednesday
night. We're here. Rum, period.
Yeah.
We are excited. We've got some stuff to talk about tonight. We got some rum news. We got rum travels in Royer's future. Rum Daddy Royer's taking off for a little bit. We'll be talking about that a little bit. And we're just excited because if you guys haven't seen it yet, the Chicago Rum Fest video is up. It
turned out pretty good.
You guys can take a quick peek inside the look of Chicago Rum Fest on what the experience is, what's going on, and it's really fun, guys. It's a really fun experience, and we hope that you guys take some time to go check that video out because it's really cool. But before we get too far, I got some housekeeping, Royer.
All right. Let's share.
Let's hit it. Make sure that you guys hit that like button. Let people know that we're here talking about rum, drinking rum, hanging out with the best rum lovers in the entire world. We appreciate you so much. If you're new and just joining in, we'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and join us each and every week.
What you're drinking tonight.
We are growing at the fastest pace this channel has ever seen. Royer, I didn't even tell you this. It is the highest it has ever been. Ever right now. So it's crazy. So we appreciate you guys. All those shares, comments, likes.
They make a difference.
Everything. Every time you guys share with us anything, it helps reach out to more people. So we appreciate you. It's because of you that we're able to do this. We also want you guys to go check out the links down below there. We've got our Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, which you can just join into. And then we got things like Greg's cocktails in there. I know Sean's got cocktails in there. People share different rum articles, different news. So it's a great place to hang out after the show and outside the show, as well as we've got the Instagram, the TikTok, we've got all the good stuff down there, as well as our Patreon, which has our premium rum experience in it. If you guys are looking for a rum club that ships premium rum straight to your door, make sure you check out our Patreon down below there. The Rum Dog Rum Club has your back, and we've made some pretty cool partnerships here that we're going to be sending out some rum. So to the new members who have joined, I haven't even sent the update yet, but I did get confirmation that the first distiller has sent your welcome package out. So we're working on the others, but just to give you a heads up, if you're joining here now, we just let you know there.
It's all part of the welcome basket, the rum.
You get a welcome basket. Everybody loves a good welcome basket, right?
So it's like a virtual, literal. It's not like a literal basket.
You're not getting an actual basket.
Yeah, you're not gonna go.
That would be pretty cool, though.
Easter egg hunting and I'm gonna put this rum in my basket.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I would make me feel good, and then I have a handle. So
that would be a great idea for Easter. So we could do little bottles of rum and hide them all over the place.
Why does it have to be little? We could get big baskets with big bottles.
Oh, that would be okay. So we're getting way sidetracked.
Yep. Anywho, that's just the sky's the limit. We do not set limitations on this show, so we're just trying to help you guys think of good ideas too. Somebody put in the comments earlier this week too, and I loved it too. I don't think I've replied to it yet, and I don't know who it is, so I apologize. Because I don't remember off the top of my head, but they posted that they went out and found the Zacapa XO, and then they told their wife how much it was, and they blamed us for it.
Oh,
yes! Wow. Please do. Wow. We will take that.
We have broad shoulders. We can handle it.
We will take all the blame. If you go out and find a fancy, amazing bottle of rum that you want to try, and then you got to tell the significant other, hey, whoa, these guys said this is the rum to go get.
It's their fault.
We'll fall on that sword, okay? We're always up for that. So we just want to let you guys know that's okay. I love that comment. It made me laugh super hard. I haven't responded to it yet. I'm way behind on comments. I apologize. But we're getting caught up because we're growing so fast. We're getting so many comments. All your guys' thumbs ups and commenting and everything has helped us reach so many people and letting them know all the different rums that are out there and helping these craft distillers get their name out there.
Tonight. In fact,
it's amazing.
Speaking of all the good rums out there, Robert, what are you having this evening?
Ooh, tonight, Royer, I'm having a little Barcelo Añejo. Gran Añejo. Gran Añejo. Very nice. What do you got in the glass tonight, Royer?
Well, actually, I'm kind of double fisting it.
You're double fisting it. That's always a good idea on a Wednesday night. Yep, that's what you should do. That sounds good. What do you got?
And I don't have to worry about driving.
You do have two glasses there.
I do have two glasses. I'm not lying.
I love it. I do love it.
So, yes, a little Bayou. Mardi Gras.
Bayou XO.
I love this.
Now, is that your mixed drink here? Yes, is that what's in the mixed drink?
That is my mixed drink.
Okay.
So, but straight,
he's got in the Glencairn here.
Rum Bob and Coo.
Rum Bob and Coo.
15.
Yeah. Right? Which is my favorite agricole.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
And we're almost out. Hint, hint.
I'm not catching it.
Just saying.
What? I'm confused.
You should find another bottle. I'm just saying, Roy.
Rum, period.
It's important. It's important. So I want to get into the comments because this is the greatest rum community in the entire world. And I love you guys. I'm so excited. Tonight? So we got a bunch. So I'm going to hyper speed it. Hold on.
Okay. Wow. We got a lot of stuff going on.
I thought you were saying wow to my rum drinking. I was pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, no, I've seen you do that. Not impressed.
Jeremy first, Sean last. Shake and bake. We love it. You guys are in here first and second. Greg is here. How you doing, Greg? What should I drink? I think that
we missed him last week.
We did miss Greg last week. Man, his cocktails always make the show so much fun. Seeing what Greg's trying.
We should have like a competition between Greg and Sean.
Oh, I know. Right? We should just host a competition.
Awesome cocktails.
We should definitely host a competition. Right? That would be fun. Glad I could finally make it on this week, especially with how crazy work has been. How is everyone? Jeremy, we're great. We're drinking rum. Thank you for asking, though.
I'm glad to hear it, man.
Thank you so much.
We missed you.
I need something not as sweet as the Witch Doctor's brew I made the other night. Looking like we're needing a little bit more of a hefty drink. A little heft in the step. I've got some Doc Browns in my cup tonight. Hard to go wrong with that. You're darn right, Jeremy. It is hard to go with that.
That's right there.
Let's see here. Still haven't got my docs yet. Sigh. Sean.
Oh, man.
Sean. Oh, you're going to get there, though. You're going to get there.
So
I know it. I believe in you.
So sad.
Carlos, we are coming up, so you better get this party started. Carlos!
Yeah, baby.
Better get this party started. Yeah. I love that. Welcome in, Carlos. I love that. Let's see here. What's up, Resurrection Paranormal? How you doing?
Welcome.
Hope you're having a fantastic day today and hope you have your own spirits in the glass tonight. You're welcome. Let's see here for that bad joke. John Hasbrock from Just Rum is in the house.
Baby.
What's up,
John? From Just Rum.
How you doing? Glad to have John in the house always. He's always a good time to have in the chat.
Good friend of the show.
The coconut rum I added to pineapple spears is very sweet. I might just make a daiquiri with it, but with less simple syrup. Hey, that's a good solution. That's problem solving.
Awesome.
That is problem solving.
See, he is a problem solver. Right?
He is. I love that. Phil, right under the bus, right? Just throw us right under the bus. If you're going out and you're at the store and you see $100 bottle of rum and you're like, you know what? Robert and Rum Daddy Royer were like, this is a great rum.
Royer.
You haven't done the video yet, okay? We're not past this yet because you refuse to put it in a video. So we're gonna keep doing it. Till you comply. So
Royer.
No, we got to the likes. You have to do it. Rum Daddy Royer and Robert were like, this is a rum I have to try. And then you go and you buy it, and then when your significant other is like, why would you pay so much? Rum Daddy Royer and Robert told me that this was something I needed to buy. Right, we'll take it. Just throw it. Throw us right under the bus. Yep. We love it. Let's see here.
You know what would be funny is if we received like an email from
a significant other that's like, how dare you? I can't wait.
What are you thinking?
I can't wait. I will love it.
You should not.
I have yet this channel, just so everyone knows, if you guys weren't aware, we are 100%.
Hey, don't send out an invitation.
We are a 100% positive energy channel. So we have never, ever in our entire careers of doing this, we'll call it a career at this point. I don't know.
I don't know. You're supposed to get paid.
I don't know. Yeah, right.
Spend thousands.
It's besides the point.
Okay.
But we have never replied negatively to anyone, and the reason is because we want this to be a welcoming space where we encourage criticism, questions, like people who are just uncertain about what we're doing. Come in with it, and we will just help you understand what we're trying to do here.
We'll listen to you and absorb what you're trying to send us.
And so, if you are an upset significant other watching this channel right now, and you're like, I'm here because I want to give you a piece of my mind because my significant other, my husband or wife, went out and bought this really expensive bottle of rum instead of taking me out to dinner. Send us that. And then I'm going to tell you that what we're doing is expanding their palate so that they can better
them grow
hold on
as a person.
Hold on, I got a whole spiel ready.
Okay.
We're
get up on that soapbox.
we are developing that palate so that they can better absorb the food that they take in at a fancier restaurant, so they don't stop and take you to the Olive Garden. No way, right? We're not looking for that. We're going all the way to the fanciest restaurant in town. We're going to take you all the way up there, and that's what we're trying to do. That's it. We're just expanding their palate so that they can help get you to a better restaurant. That's really what it's all about.
Them skip right by the Arby's.
It's an investment,
right?
It's an investment. You got to get there. Star Union 5-year reserve on Big Clear Cube. Phil, represent. I love it. We had a lot of Star Union.
Yes, we did.
While we were in Chicago Rum Fest.
They have a lot of really
We did
good
the whole
expressions.
lineup. It was fantastic. So much fun, and I can't wait to do more with them down the line. Rants are coming. Rants are here. I love it, Sean. Evening, fellow rum drinkers. I'm having Angostura 5-year rum tonight. Love it. We got that.
We got the 7. We got 7.
And we also have a different one. Sorry, it's deluxe. I just have it sitting over here in case I get thirsty. You're welcome. I have a stash.
I see like 4 bottles.
I mean, so I'm drinking the Barcelo, but then I'm like moving through like, okay, I got another Barcelo and Bounty.
Yeah,
and
the Onyx. Onyx is really good. Yeah, the Barcelo
so
Onyx.
That's mostly hoarding it all on this side of the bar. You're welcome. So Alden, great to have you here. Glad that you could join us here this evening. Chris, drinking a really bad rum and Coke, hanging out with some good people during my favorite hour of the week. Chris, that's what it's all about.
So glad to have you here.
Glad to have you here. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Rum drinkers are the best drinkers. Chris says, I'm here, but Dad's holding the baby so I can work on dinner. So my conversation contributions will be sparse tonight. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's a big loss, Chris.
That is a big loss.
That is a big loss.
You know what? I'm really super pumped that you're here.
I am pumped that you're here. I'm glad that you're listening from afar, hopefully. Yes. So if you're currently cooking or making something and you're not near the computer, just know that we still see you. You're here. You're in this mix, okay? We're here. This is a group effort, so we appreciate you being here.
We're here for you.
Let's see here. Celebrating tonight as I have finished my second book will be available first week of June. Alton, way to go, man. That is awesome.
That is
awesome. That is super cool. I have never written a book. I've barely written a paragraph, to be honest. That's why we make
seriously,
audiobooks.
Well, I do audiobooks, but have you literally read a book?
There was grade school, and I had to do it in school and stuff. That's why audiobooks are so great. I'm a video person, okay? It's how I live my life. Everything is just through the years. Let's see here. Brandon in the house. Hey guys, don't interrupt Brandon. Do not interrupt Brandon. Brandon says, hey guys, love the channel. Have you guys tried the Zafra Master Series 30-year handcrafted? Probably the best rum I've had so far.
Wow.
Have not.
That sounds amazing.
Have not had that one yet, actually. So that sounds amazing.
So Brandon, whereabouts in the world are you?
Yes. Let's see
Please
here.
Let us know.
Gotta let us know. Put it in the comments. I thought it was Rum Daddy and Rum Robin. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so many crazy nicknames by the end of this thing. I don't even know.
It's gonna be like an identity crisis.
So it's gonna be Rum Daddy Royer and Rum Robin Robert. I don't know. I'm gonna get spandex tights and I'm gonna run around with a big R.
Not.
I got the R and everything. We'll just dress up. I'm just gonna dress up like Robin. It's gonna be so good.
No.
You meet Old Man Batman. It'll be great.
Old Man Batman. Thank you.
We'll look like Rum Man or something, and we'll make it all look.
Can I have rum in my utility belt?
Yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna have in your utility belt. It's just gonna be different kinds for different situations. Okay. Maybe a mixer and another one just in case. Some bitters over here. I love it.
Hey, we do have those little.
Yeah, we do have bitters. I know. They fit in a utility belt.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We finally made it live. Yeah, cheers. Dan and Heather are in the house. Dan, how you guys doing, Dan and Heather? I'm glad that you guys are here. They were the shout out we gave in last week's episode. We were talking about who we met out at Chicago Rum Fest. I'm so glad you guys could make it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, man. It was awesome meeting you.
We love meeting you guys in person. So if you guys ever find us out and about, be like Heather and stare at us awkwardly first. So that we know you mean business, and then approach us, and then say hello, because we love a good awkward beginning. It just makes the story better because now we can tell it like this.
So yes,
the story is so much better now.
So yes, do exactly what Heather and Dan did, and if you see us out, come talk to us.
Absolutely.
To us.
We love it.
You know, we do. We love it.
One thing you're going to learn, and when you meet us in person, is we're exactly the same as we are on camera.
Yes.
People try to tell us.
See is what you get.
People tell us all the time. I had a couple this week. I had somebody delete their comment before I could respond. I don't know if they figured out what we did or whatever. I was hoping to talk to them quick, but somebody said, "Why all the shouting?" I explained it to them, and then somebody came in and is just like, "You guys are so loud." You know, they're just talking about it, and you know, they're just talking about it. And I was like, you know, this is just kind of our personality. I don't know if you've ever met us in real life, but we're kind of loud and we're just kind of, you know, a lot, and it's just the way that we are. But
however, we are very approachable.
We are very approachable. Well, you know, Royer's kind of intimidating, but we're working on it. It's, you know, progress.
Going to therapy.
I love it. Going to therapy. Can't afford therapy, Royer. That's what we buy rum for. That's why we got rum.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Let's see here. So we got some hellos. Cheers. Mrs. Doc is in the house.
Awesome.
Mrs. Doc Brown from Really Bad Rum. We love that you're here. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us a little bit.
Mrs. Doc, hey, if you would please tell Mr. Doc I left him a voicemail message. Have him call me.
Better. He's screening Royer's calls now. I love it. That's so good. Never call him back, Doc. Don't do it. Don't do it. Send him snail mail. Sorry I couldn't get to the phone.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, send a letter. Sorry I couldn't respond to your phone call.
I respect it. I totally respect it. I love
That'd be hilarious.
Love it.
Oh, my God.
Let's see here. Brandon's from, is that Lima, Peru? Right? I'm going Lima, Peru. You're from Peru. That's amazing.
Wow.
Welcome from Peru.
Absolutely welcome.
We're in Iowa, which is a little different than Peru. Yeah. Slightly.
You think?
But
a lot different.
But
I am
that's
so
amazing.
Glad you're here. This is awesome.
That is super cool.
So it sounds like we need to go to Peru.
Yeah.
Pick up some of this rum.
Yeah.
That Brandon has.
That Brandon's got. They have good rum in Peru.
Evidently.
I know that Iowa, we're working with them, but they do not carry a lot of good rum. If you guys are going rum hunting, Iowa does not need to be on the checklist. We are literally the driving factor in Iowa for rum here. We're doing a decent job for it, but it's not a way.
We're doing what we can to support the cause.
Someday we're gonna have a rum festival in Iowa. I'm gonna make it happen, and we're gonna host like a huge rum festival in Iowa, which will make no sense to anyone, and I will love it.
It really won't. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it during one of the 3 months of the year that it's actually nice here.
Hey, we just hit the first one.
I know, right?
It's gotten pretty nice.
May, yeah.
It's half of May,
yep.
And then there's June, July, half of August,
yep.
And then it's fall. So, we're there. We're in it.
Yeah. Back to 50 below zero.
Back to 50 below. That's January. Only January hits negative
February.
50. February doesn't really hit negative 50, though. It's like more like negative 20 in February.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm way off. I'm just
true
so
facts. You guys can look up our weather if you really want to feel bad for us. Who is Alfred? Oh, man. We don't have – Jesse can be Alfred. Make camera guy Jesse Alfred.
Yeah.
Make a great Alfred.
Yeah, he would.
He doesn't talk much. He's very straight faced. When you meet Jesse, he's taller than both of us.
Okay,
he's 7.
Get on Amazon, see how much Batman and Robin costumes cost.
This is now becoming a thing that we're gonna do. I will show up to a rum festival in a Robin suit and just.
I know. Do not.
I am Rum Robin Robert. I will make a name tag.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious.
Don't encourage this.
That is so good.
Do not encourage this.
You guys know I'm gonna do it.
Don't.
I put myself.
He will do it.
I put myself on a screen in front of thousands of people in a hot dog suit, a pickle suit. I do not care. I have no remorse. I love it. Let's see here. Greetings from PDX. Ethan, how you doing? Welcome. Glad that you can make it. I'd Rum Fest, Iowa. That's right. See? Do it.
I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Roger. I know he's out there. I know you're watching right now, Roger. And you're just waiting for that certain number. I'm not gonna say what it is. I know you're there, but I'm glad you're here.
I love it. I love it. Who's ready for a little bit of rum news tonight? Because we got some stuff to share. Obviously, we shared the Chicago Rum Fest video is up. We got all the links and stuff down below. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button. Okay, Royer, now you can say it.
I'm just gonna say, if you ever have an opportunity, you should, and you're thinking about it, you should go to a rum festival.
Oh, you should.
You should.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. It is a blast.
Such a good time.
It really is. Such good people. such kind people.
You will not find a more welcoming group to hang out with. We were in Chicago. It was so funny because we're walking through and people are bumping into us. We're like bumping into people and everybody's just like, oh hey, sorry, you need to get in here. Oh, don't worry. Here, try this.
Try this. This is good.
Everybody's good stuff there. And I just absolutely was just amazed.
Yes.
It's awesome to see how amazing the people are there. But if I can, I'd like to get into my first piece of rum news.
Hang on.
What do we got?
Mrs. Doc.
What do we got?
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Oh, Mark's jumping in. He's like, I'd Rumfest, Iowa.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
But it'd be a long flight for Brandon from Peru.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It would be, but we could do it. Okay, get in the rum news, and we come back to the comments. I promise they're not going anywhere. They're still here. With your
I see your comment, Mrs. Doc. Don't encourage this behavior.
Yes,
I'm just going to say that. Don't encourage this behavior.
Encourage it. All right. So one of the things I want to point out here is that there is a rum trend going on. There's a couple of trends that I've seen going on now amongst the rum community that I'm starting to see more and more and more of. It has happened very quickly. And, it's one of those things that's like, we like to see these trends because we want to see what the popular people are doing because, we like seeing what the popular kids are up to these days. So we kind of try to keep an eye on it. So the two trends right now in rum that I see happening, and we're going to be doing reviews on several rums in each category actually in the near future because we picked up these rums in anticipation of this at Chicago Rum Fest in anticipation for this. So the first one is the toasted coconut trend. This has become a huge thing across companies. You're seeing more and more rum companies do it. We've picked up a few to be able to review and compare, do a whole thing with it. But toasted coconut has become a staple because I think a couple people really did it right. And then people, they realized how much people liked it and they were hearing about it. So like, well, we got to make our own. We got to get on this.
That. We got to do that.
So the toasted coconut has been rising. We're seeing more of that. And then on top of that, we're actually seeing the rye barreled rum take a huge spike.
We had some of that as well.
So with that being said, as of I believe it's today, announcement today, this rum company has announced their new rye finished rum. Are you ready?
I am.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Papa's Pilar, the Ernest Hemingway inspired rum, has just announced that it will be doing its rye finished rum. They've just announced it as well. So we've seen Bacardi get into this. I know that Ron Colon has done one of these. I know there's several of the craft distillers getting into it. And now we're seeing other big brands jump on. Now that Bacardi did it, we're seeing Papa's Pilar follow. And I think they will not be last. I think we will see a few more before this trend is over. I think we'll see a few more big brands catch this and get on the rum ride.
One of the things that I find very interesting is the fact that I feel like so many of these expressions that are coming out are kind of crossovers, if you will.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we all realize that there are bourbon and whiskey drinkers out there and rye drinkers, and so the rum community, the rum industry has decided, let's try and capture some of that market share, right? And it's so funny to me is that the bourbon and whiskey companies, they're starting to age their bourbons and whiskeys in rum barrels.
We're all winning together.
So
they're trying to win.
What's the common denominator here? I feel like it's rum.
I feel like rum is the common denominator.
Rum is the common denominator here.
It's the best. It's the best. But I think it's amazing. So it's great to see. I had a chance to try the Bacardi rye for myself.
I did as well.
So I burnt it. Like when we talked about it on the live, this was probably a couple months ago, and I went off on it, guys. I gave it a really hard time because I was not so sure. Because I think it was like, 4 weeks?
That's probably why Anna hasn't called me back.
6 weeks, like in a rye barrel or whatever. And I was like, no way this rum is going to have those aspects in such a short amount of time. Bacardi's just slapping a label on it. But,
you were wrong.
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I will be the first to admit, because I will always admit when I'm wrong. Thank you. I'm 6'7", so it's a lot to handle when you meet me in person.
I'm 6'6".
Yep. Yeah, I know. So
Dan and Heather, don't tell them the truth.
Yeah. So when you meet us in person, don't be surprised. This bar is really tall.
It is. It's a tall bar.
It's just it's how we're genetically made. But the one thing is that I really actually enjoyed those flavors coming out of it. I thought it was the perfect amount, and I thought it blended really well. So every once in a while, we get Bacardi to do something really fun, new, exciting. I think the best thing Bacardi has done in the last 100 years, whatever you want to call it, in their existence, besides Oakheart, get out of my face, is this series of rums that they're doing now. So they started with the sherry. They're doing all the specialty ones like every so often, and they're releasing. So they started with the sherry. Now they're doing rye, and then the next one is mango. Is it mango? The next one, it's like spicy mango.
I believe so. It is. I believe it is mango.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that we're just seeing. Those flavors come out, do more of those things. Speaking of which, I think
talking about that, one of the things that we're trying to get done, trying to accomplish, is we've got some feelers out there to certain representatives of Bacardi. And we're hoping that they will actually join us. We met this fantastic person at the Chicago Rum Fest, and she really knew all about the history. She's very knowledgeable, and we're hoping to have her on the show at some point.
Be so great. We can watch Roy Air have a whole spiel.
I would be the kindest person ever.
Okay. First of all, you're so lucky we lost the audio from the first Chicago Rum Fest because you went off on the Bacardi guy, okay? You were so much nicer this last time because the first time you ran into Bacardi, you were not so nice, okay? We ended up making friends at the end, but you went off, okay? I think you got it out of your system. We lost the whole audio. It was our first
ironic.
It was our first rum event with new microphones. It happens, guys. We were new. And unfortunately, we lost the complete audio.
I'm glad we lost the audio.
So funny. Gosh. Just listening. It was all about Oakheart, in case you guys were wondering. He was just absolutely furious. It was still fresh wounds. It
was still fresh.
So that's where he was with it.
But anyhow, I'm hoping that we can have her on the show and she can talk about some of these new expressions. So, I think it would be great, from a big rum company's perspective, what they're trying to do, that sort of thing. And, for the rest of us to take a look at that and say, okay, well, that's what a big rum company is trying to do. How does that compare to some of the smaller rum companies out there that are trying to make a name for themselves?
Yep.
So, I'd like to bring a kind of full spectrum, if you will, together. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do something along that lines. And I will be very kind. I will be very kind to the big.
So he says.
The big brand.
So he says.
I will. I seriously will.
So let's get into this a little bit. I need one more thumbs up for Roy Air to answer Greg's question. But you can't answer yet.
Okay.
Until we have one more thumbs up.
I was gonna put that out there.
You were.
I was gonna put that out there. We have it. We have it.
And it just exploded. Roy Air.
We have it.
The Cooliana discount code
is Just Drinking.
Just Drinking. If you go to Cooliana's website and you find yourself a rum that you want to order, you order it in, and all you got to do is type in the words. Is it all caps? All caps. All caps.
Just space drinking.
Just space drinking.
Well, don't spell out the word space, but
don't. Yeah, that's not going to get you there. Just Drinking with a space in between.
Yes.
Right? And that will get you your discount code to be able to get a little bit off your purchase.
We did it.
We did it,
we got
team.
It. Right?
We did it.
That's one of the reasons I'm wearing the shirt
tonight. And he didn't even tell you guys. I'm pretty sure we've had that for like 2 days, too.
We have actually had it for longer.
I found out 2 days ago, and you've had it longer than that?
Yeah.
Roy,
sorry.
How many times have I told you you can't drink rum and work at the same time? I try to tell you that as much as I can.
Yeah. I don't know.
And we're here now. So, Just Drinking is in all caps with a space in between.
That is the discount.
If you guys want to go to CoolianaRum.com.
I'm not sure what the discount is.
Go find yourself some rums.
Please go check it out. Go save yourself some money.
And if you guys are like, who the heck is Cooliana? Go watch our reviews. We got reviews on all their different rums. So you guys can go check those out.
This is Cooliana. And they are an amazing rum company. So I'm glad we're kind of spilling into.
We got 4 separate videos going into each one, so you guys can see the differences. Pick ones you like.
This is why I'm wearing this tonight.
Yes.
So
rum. Well, I don't think they understand why you're wearing that.
Rum. Period.
Yeah.
This is what Cooliana is about, right?
Okay, let me just clarify. You're welcome, guys. It's Cooliana's t-shirt, rum period. So it's their thing. I'll just explain it because Royer's not going to and just keep telling you rum period. Like people are just going to understand it at some point.
That's all there is to it.
That's all. That's it, guys.
That's it. They don't do any added sugars, any added colors, any added flavors. They put it together, and it's just rum.
It's just rum.
It's just rum. The cool thing is they grow their own sugar cane. They harvest their own sugar cane. They produce their own rum. Now, some of these are blends from other rums, and they source those very specifically. And we will be learning more about them
soon.
Very, very soon.
As in next week.
Like, exactly.
Exactly next week.
Exactly next week. And to be even more specific, next Friday.
So to let you guys know, we will not be live next week. We are going to be taking a Wednesday off. We have not taken an off day in probably a very long time. So Royer is going to be road tripping. I'm going to be taking some R&R time away from Royer, which is well deserved over this year. Ow, he's hitting me.
Well deserved.
And so we will not be live. So just to let you guys know, to put it out there here early, we will not be live next Wednesday. We'll put out some posts for it too, so you guys remember. But then we'll be back the following week.
This is an amazing rum as well. There's so many good rums out there. It's hard to choose, sometimes. That's why I'm just saying this is an amazing rum out there.
Yep.
They're very much into just rum. They aren't adding anything else. That's why their shirt says rum, period.
So I want to get into some comments. We're falling behind. I want to catch up a little bit here. Give me a Foursquare to try next on my list. Ethan, I'm a big fan of the Real McCoy series that's out of Foursquare's distillery. As far as Foursquare products, you really can't go wrong with much of any of them. They're all pretty fantastic. The one that we had was not.
Well, we've got the
2009. That's more of a heated, bold one. Okay. As a smooth, sweet rum drinker, I felt like something lighter was better. I'm trying to remember the one that.
We tried it a few times.
We've got some reviews. If you go back and follow, I think we've got a handful of Foursquare reviews too. So check those out because this is the only one that I had a bit of a problem with because my palate wasn't quite there. But it's still a very good rum.
To be fair, this is
it was heated.
This is a 60%.
Yeah.
So it's 120 proof.
Yeah. Rum. I'm moving through. Are you still here? Are you still on this?
I'm still on.
Okay.
Move forward.
Okay, we're moving now. Rum Fest at Robert's house, potluck style. Everyone bring a dish to share. 3 bottles of rum that you don't think other people can get.
Wow,
that sounds fun.
That sounds like a blast.
I say we host it. I say we host a thing. We'll set a date. Like if we set a date, how far out do we need? Like a year? If we set a date out like a year from now and said, "Hey guys, 1 year from now, we're gonna meet here. We're gonna meet here, and we are going to bring some rum from everyone's neck of the woods, and we're all gonna share it potluck style." That would be crazy.
Brandon, I expect to see you there.
That would be crazy. Brandon from Peru. He's going to come.
That'd be great.
That's a great idea. I'm not against that.
And Mind Freak, I know you're going to watch this from India. You're expected there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Rye barrel rum or rum barrel rye rock.
Yeah, let's not forget Steven.
Steven's coming from the Netherlands.
I mean, he's got to be there too.
He will. Spicy rye plus the body of rum brilliant. Absolutely. Exactly. Let's see here. Talk to the Amana colonies about trading rum to one of their other fests. Adding rum to one of their other fests. They should. They do like a beer one. And I've seen they do some different ones over there in the Amana colonies we got here in Iowa. They should do a rum one. Pretty disappointed they don't, because if they did, we would hype the heck out of it, and we would probably just run rampant across the entire event, which I can't see why they wouldn't want that. Makes no sense to me, but here we are. So, here
we are.
Y'all mentioned toasted coconut rum. We are sipping on a Hard Truth toasted coconut with Beach Road coffee rum, old-fashioned, delightful, and I actually like trying the Bacardi 8 in Chicago. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Dan's got the toasted coconut going. This is actually a great way to do it, right? So he's got the Beach Road coffee rum, old-fashioned, with toasted coconut. That's a great idea.
Awesome.
That is a great
that
idea.
Delicious.
Why you don't like coffee? I got to get with Mom, and we got to make that.
Here's the thing.
You're out, Royer. You're already out. I've already thrown you out. You can't participate
just
with
that
us.
quick.
You can't participate with
so
us.
I don't drink hot coffee.
Yep.
But what I found is the coffee flavor that I enjoy is actually in rum.
Yeah, it has some different essence to it. You have
does.
like some of them. You didn't like Kraken Coffee Dark Roast.
one of them that I truly liked.
This one was pretty good.
This one right here.
Everglades White Lightning's Cuban coffee bean rum is pretty good. That's pretty good.
This is not even on the shelf yet.
It's gonna be though.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
This if you see this out there on the shelf, snag yourself.
And if you guys are looking to try some Everglades White Lightning rum, you guys can join our rum club, and new members actually will get sent a bottle. He's sending out to the new members already. He just confirmed next week shipment's going out. So amazing.
Yep.
So we work very closely with them, and they're fantastic. We honestly, one of the ways we keep this thing legit, guys, is we don't work with anyone before we drink their rum, because we just found out today, I'm pretty sure another rum company took down a video because Royer couldn't find it. And I'm like, we definitely did that video. And I'm like, yep, well, I definitely know I was hard on it. So I think I don't know. Do I get out there? Yeah, we're gonna get out there. I think old Kirk and Sweeney gave me the 1-2. So whatever, that's fine.
We're gonna say who it was.
Yeah, I did.
All right,
I did. I went out there. We're gonna redo it though because my palate's completely different, which is why they shouldn't take it down.
So to be fair,
this is my rum experience. They can't take away my rum experience.
Apparently, they might have.
I'll put it on MySpace.
They might have.
I'm gonna put it on my MySpace playlist.
I couldn't find it out there. Anywhere. But so to be fair, I'm gonna do a big shout out
to MySpace. Thanks, Tom.
To my buddy James.
No, we're not stopping. Okay.
I'm gonna do a big shout out to my buddy James. I'm hoping that you'll catch this. Thank you very much. You gifted James and Michael and Alicia gifted us a bottle of some Kirk and Sweeney Reserva, and we will be reviewing that.
Yep.
Right. I was curious if we had already had it, so I went looking for it. It's like, I know that we did that one,
right? It was there,
but I couldn't find it.
It was there. All right, Royer.
We were too harsh.
I gotta catch up on some of these comments.
Hang on.
We're falling so far behind.
Did you catch Mrs. Doc?
The thumbs up?
No, keep going up.
Oh my gosh.
Keep going up. I think you missed a lot. Roger is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
That's why we got him. Got him there.
13.
We got him there.
So hang on.
I was all over.
Right there. Up.
This? We already talked about it.
You did?
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't know where you were. I don't know where you hang out during these things. All right, we're moving on because Royer is trying to go backwards in comments.
All right,
and I'm trying to
pour myself another.
So I'm going to run through a few of these here and try to hyper speed and catch up a little bit. Give them all some attention here because I love talking to you guys. So, Roger, we appreciate you. We knew we'd get you there. Excuse me while I find my credit card and send my wife to talk with you. Phil, absolutely, we're here for that. Hey, you guys tried.
You're making me spill the rum.
Don't do that. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Have you guys tried Kanichi? Kanish? Is it Kanish XO artisanal rum? Saw it at Total Wine and hadn't heard it before. We haven't had that one.
We have not had it.
It's another rum I can't pronounce.
I've heard of that one. I can't tell you anything about it though.
I love it. Just space drinking is dangerous. That would be such a dangerous channel. This is so far back. We got to catch up. This is why we got to catch up, right? The Cooliana discount code, just drinking with a space in between, but just space drinking would be so dangerous. So dangerous. Brandon says, so what's interesting about Peru is that internationally they are known as the Pisco producers, but the most consumed spirit in Peru is actually rum because rum is better. I knew I liked Peru. I knew they were smart people over there. Brandon, You struck me as an intelligent individual. That's why. It makes so much sense now. I get it. That is so helpful. John says rum period because just rum was taken. Didn't. It was.
I like that, John.
It was. That's good. That is good. I haven't tried the XO, but I do have a bottle of Kanish that I'm saving for my last drink or two of very good. Jeremy's had it. Jeremy's getting it over there in Montana. That's awesome. You should set up a live show anyways so the rest of us can get together and chat. I might. I'm I'm in some need of some catch-up time because we're super behind on stuff. And even though it doesn't seem like it, a lot of stuff goes into putting on the lives and being here. So I try to do it. I will let you know. I'll let you know next week. But I'm planning on skipping out on this one just for the sake of some sanity and catching up. But I do like the idea, and I might. You never know how I'm feeling on Wednesday. It can happen. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to do it, and then I just show up anyway. So don't completely count me out, all right? I'm like Rocky Balboa. I'm always getting back up. Let's see here. Couldn't we do that with Discord or something? Getting together? Is that just like getting together and chatting? We could do it with Discord.
I don't know anything about Discord.
Yeah, well, I know things about Discord. We don't have a Discord. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm going to be pumped about something for a second. Speaking of Discord, another platform that we underutilize, 2 platforms we underutilize and don't post on much, we just started posting on and figuring out how to create content for them in a way that doesn't make us lose more hair, because I really don't have a lot left, is TikTok and Instagram. So if you guys are not on our Instagram and our TikTok, we have found ways to highlight and break down some of the best parts of our videos. And
is that what you've been doing?
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, they're fantastic. It breaks out some of the greatest clips of some of our episodes. It's so fun. And you guys get to go just see some highlights from some of our videos and see some of the best parts highlighted. So it's so fun. It's super cool. Let's see here. My favorite Foursquare is the Isonomy. If you find it, buy 2. Yes. I'll buy one from you. I love it. The Isonomy. This is a good one. The weekend at Royers. I'm going to be spending the next week at Royers because this is where the rum is. So, and he's not going to be here to stop me. Better check with Mrs. Roger about this potluck. No, Mom's going to love it. Mom is going to love it. Mom is going to be super excited about this. Yeah. You know what? She might throw a little bit of shade, but let me tell you, the moment that you tell her that people are going to be bringing rums from places she's never had, she's going to be completely on board. She's going to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe we just see how this goes. Maybe we try this out. See, yeah, I'm up for meeting new people. I don't know. If they got rum, you know. I have to drive all the way from Cedar Rapids, Greg says. That's a journey. That's a journey, Greg. You got to drive. That's a whole hour of your life that you're going to lose to traveling here.
So...
What's up? I'm still trying to catch up.
I was going to say, you need to scroll back up a little bit.
What's up?
Where's the nearest airport? We actually have one here locally.
We do have a local airport. I wouldn't say it's the most budget-friendly airport because it's so small.
It is.
But Cedar Rapids has an airport and Des Moines has an airport, and they're 1 and 2 hours away. So it's not terrible. Maybe we could just start a charter. We could just pick people up. We could just get a bus together and be like, hey, if you come in on this day, we're going to be collecting people. You know,
hire a bus.
It's not a terrible.
Bus everybody in.
We could party bus it.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine a just drinking party bus?
Yeah,
the ideas are getting
great ideas
better.
That we're coming up with after drinking a little bit.
So much better. Let's see here. If we pick a date a year out, I'll work on making it happen. See, I feel like a year out is a pretty good date. I feel like if we're going to set an event for something,
who said that?
Chris. So I think a year out would be a sufficient amount because you can plan
Chris,
for
you
it.
Do that?
Like
that'd be awesome.
A year is a good amount of time, and that gives us enough time to get more rum for people to drink. You know, because that's going to be the biggest worry. Let's see here.
It's like.
So, yo, Robert and Royer. Jay, first of all, I totally love the way you're just jumping in
Cheers,
here.
Buddy.
Yo, I love that. That's amazing. Jay and Vicky from New Smyrna Beach, Florida here. First time tuning in live. First time.
Awesome.
Jay,
what are you having to drink?
What are you having to drink? We actually met Jay and Vicky at Miami Rum Fest, right? So speaking of Dan and Heather at Chicago, we actually met Jay and Vicky at Miami Rum Fest. So we are real people, guys. We promise. We're real. If you go to these festivals that we tell you about, we end up we're usually it's not always, we can't 100% guarantee it, but we're usually at Miami Rum Fest and Chicago Rum Fest every year. So,
although we've had people trying to talk us into New York and San Francisco,
people have been trying to talk us into a couple other rum festivals, but we're not quite there yet, but that's okay. Maybe someday, you know, right now, the 2 festivals. So if you guys are ever wondering where we're most likely going to be, those are the 2 festivals. That we're usually at, which gets you to the Midwest as well as the Deep South there. So gets you a couple options. We got to find one out over there.
They're awesome. I
the
mean,
west.
even if we're not there, go check it out. Go check out those rum festivals. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the best people that you will ever meet.
Yeah.
Are going to be there.
Sean says, I've seen Kirk and Sweeney in my store. Is it any good? I think they make good products, and I think it's a palate thing, right? So, like, for me, Kirk and Sweeney comes off a little dry, and this was early, right? So I kind of ripped it a little bit early on because I'm a sweet, smooth rum guy, and it wasn't for me. And
so it got pulled down because of him.
And
that's why
I might have been a little harsh about it at the time because that might have, I don't know if we were in the garage or not. I feel like we might have been down here. We might have been early down here. But you know, it's one of those things that I didn't understand. I didn't have the palate for it. And so nowadays, like, you know, Kirk and Sweeney is one of those things that I understand as a dry rum. And I think it has a lot of good.
Grown as a rum connoisseur.
Well, I've grown. I'm taller. I mean, I do keep getting taller. It's every time I talk about it, I'm a little bit taller. Well, all right. Let's see here. Hello. You can back up videos to Patreon. Then if anywhere else pulls them down, you have them backups online. Donald, that's a good idea.
That is a very good idea.
We should double post and just put them on there. So that way, if something gets lost along the way, you can get into it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Because you always kind of go off on these tangents.
I do.
Get up on your soapbox.
Yes.
And
it's
you know,
me.
you make these rum companies feel bad about, you know, their hard work that they put together.
That's great.
Right?
It's amazing.
I mean, it's because of him.
Yep. John from Just Rum. I have to run, guys, to pick up my car from a brake job. They close at 6 local, and I can't have them keeping it overnight. John,
I'm glad you're here, man.
Man, it stinks that you have to run there though because you don't have a vehicle. Yeah. So, like, how far of a run is it?
I mean, hopefully,
I hope you're not.
Far.
I hope it's not like too far.
Like,
you know,
it's just around the corner.
I posted a video in the Just Drinking After Hours about how I would run a marathon. So it involves rum. In case you guys didn't see it, you know. So I'm just saying, if you need a little like encouragement to get you there,
we love you, John.
That'll help you. So have fun. Hope your brakes work. They're taking off next week. Robert can get a PO box.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh boy. It's on the list.
Go.
It's coming soon. I just joined Insta and found you there. Sean, welcome to the Instagram. We're glad to have you there. It's amazing. I tell people all the time, if you don't have the social media, just create one that nobody else with a fake name and just come join us because it's all fun anyway. Let's see here. Gonna hit some Brugal Leyenda next at Steelin' Time Tiki Bar. Love it, Jay. It's a good one. They got their Tiki Bar out back, Steelin' Time, because they're Steelers fans, because they're smart. So, you know, we love that. We definitely love that. Current bottle I'm drinking is RL Seals. Really enjoying it. No, it's from Forest. I know it's from Foursquare, which is why I want some of their other stuff. So this was actually our 2022 rum of the year, to try in 2023. So this was actually our number one rum that we told people you need to go out and try this year. This was the number one rum of the year.
Would anybody want to learn more of the history of RL Seals? Please let us know.
Does anybody just want to drink RL Seals?
Well, because we might be able to
just saying.
You know.
Talk
with somebody.
Royer's got some pull. Let's see here.
It is delicious rum.
Just Drinking Con 2024. Ugh, it's so good. Hey man, the potluck style rum fest at Robert's house was my idea to begin with. Of course I'll be there. Chris is coming. I love it.
There.
I love it.
Knocking on the door.
Powered by Chris. I'm gonna make a banner. It's gonna be like the Just Drinking Rum Con 2024, powered by Chris. Thanks for thinking of it.
Do we have to get a permit for that or anything?
I mean, if we're just inviting people over and hanging out, it's not a public event.
That's true.
Is it? Or is it because we're public? I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of that gray area.
Yeah, we love a gray area, though.
We do.
Oh, Mr. Officer, I did not know this.
I had no idea.
Would you like some rum?
Come join us.
Let's see here. I mean, it's not if you don't charge, right?
Right.
I don't know. Let's see here. In Fantasy Iowa instead of Island. I love it. Oh, man. Let's see here.
Mrs. Doc, I'm just going to tell you right now, we all have to get together sometime.
Sean says history. Heck yeah. We got to find out more about RL Seals. Minister B, sorry, late to the party, but hey, gents, I found a bottle of Real McCoy 5 up here in Calgary, discussed last week. Nice work. And Dan Mock says yes on the history too. That is awesome. The Real McCoys are some of my favorites. Yes. The 5 year is my favorite, just because I'm a smooth, sweet rum guy. It's so easy to drink, but like such good. And they're out of Foursquare too. It's a great product. Let's see here. He's here being all serious working, Mrs. Doc says. How dare he being all serious working? Gross.
Wow.
Jeez.
What's up with that?
During a Wednesday night?
No.
That's ridiculous. I mean,
doesn't he realize it's like Rum Wednesday night?
That's what I'm saying. Looking forward to getting together. We are too. All right, I got a little more rum news. It's only taking me to 7:51 to hit the second article. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You guys keep us busy, and we love it.
Yeah, we love it. We love this.
So
oh my God,
the world's best rum. This is an argument that's debated amongst everyone because, honestly, everyone's palates are different. So you can't call a best rum in the world. You can only call a best rum of whoever's opinion is judging it, right?
Okay, wait.
But I think this article is cool. We have a best rum of the world that's been named by the San Francisco Spirits, right? They're like one of the most nationally known in America, like best rum spirits to win awards from San Francisco International Spirits Competition.
So what you're saying is they're like the Bacardi and the Captain Morgans of.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that there's a festival in America about rum that's really on that level. I feel like rum's still so new. I feel like everybody's still pretty small. They call them like they are the biggest and most known. But ultimately, I feel like this whole segment, like this whole area, this sector of like rum itself is so small that I don't know that there is, like as far as this side of it, that there is anybody who's like that. I don't know. I truthfully don't think so.
Okay.
That being said, they've named a Columbus, Ohio rum as the best rum in the world.
Okay, so I want to clarify. Really?
I just want you to know this has gone up against rums from all over the world. Dominican, Bermuda, Barbados, Spain,
Columbus, Ohio.
Spain.
Shout out
Columbus, Ohio. First of all, this is the greatest thing to come out of Ohio. Awesome. Period, because we all know the Bengals and Browns can't get it done. Okay, so
we're going there.
So
you know how much hate mail we're going to get now?
Disappointment all around.
Saying that.
Disappointment all around in Ohio. Okay, before this, I think the best thing to come out of there was probably I think Rob Deirdreck's from Ohio. I think that's probably the best thing to come out of there. Right?
Send all your hate mail to Robert at justdrinking.com.
Welcome back to Ridiculousness. You guys ever stay up late and watch that show when you're drunk? I've definitely done that a time or two. Anywho, recently the San Francisco International Spirits Competition, widely regarded as the world's most impactful contest for distillers, released its list of the highest graded rums from around the world, and a product from Columbus-based Echo Spirits Distilling made an appearance. Echo Spirits Queen's Share rum was tapped for a double gold award at the contest this year, alongside only 14 other spirits from around the world, meaning they were one of 14 reaching the highest level possible that they could achieve from Columbus, Ohio.
According to who?
This is the San Francisco International Spirits Competition, which is known as the world's most impactful spirits competition.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we all understand who this is coming from.
Yes. So the way they describe this rum is extremely fruity with aromas ranging from stone and tropical fruits. On the palate, the rum is sweet and features notes of golden raisin. You'd love that. Tropical fruits, hints of peach and dried apricot, and butterscotch and caramel. That's a big variety right there, too.
It's a wide window there.
So basically saying in total 15 different rums hailing from Ohio to Spain received the contest's coveted double gold medal award this year. The contest's single best in show winner will be named at the Top Shelf Awards Gala at the Grand Tasting next month. So it hasn't been named who the number one is, but they are one of 15. There's 14 other brands from around the world, from Ohio to Spain. Okay. And they're in it. Columbus, Ohio's in the running.
Columbus, Ohio.
1 of 15.
Yeah, baby.
America, we're doing it. Thanks. Thank you.
You're making your mark.
Thank you.
I think that's awesome.
Thank you, Echo Spirits Distilling, for giving Ohio something to cheer for. It's a competition they could actually win.
You know, oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome. Come on, we're all Americans here. We're all just rooting for Ohio to get a win. Here we go. We love it.
Oh my God.
All right. Look at Roy Air get uncomfortable. I love it. I'm a Steelers fan, guys. If you don't understand by now, you never will. So it's just one of those things. It's just a bunch of friends getting together to drink some rum, totally legal. I think it would be too. I agree, except for the fact that we're a public channel, and so I don't know by putting it out here if it automatically makes us commercial. We have some things to look into for that.
Awesome video if we had the ATF.
If we had a rum potluck and everybody was here, and there was riot shields like coming to the door, that would be the best. We will have cameras on, guys, on, and I will be all in it. There's no way I'm not getting hauled away. I'm just saying, see here. Let's see here. Bumbu for the win, Carlos. I love it. Coconut
Carlos, if you show up, I expect you to bring a bottle of Bumbu.
Darn right. We have it here. We'll have it here waiting for you, Carlos. We'll have a bottle for
back
you. Here. Coconut Cartel is my number one. Great rum. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch that review, really good take on coconut water distilled rum that's not just sugary sweet. Such a good rum. World's best rum equals the Kappa XO given to me by a dear friend. I love that rum. It is great rum. Yeah. In my opinion, the best Solera rum on the market right now. I think it's fantastic. It's a delicious rum.
Love it.
Super, super fun rum.
Don't love the price, but it's a really
but
good
it is
rum.
really good. It is really good.
Really
Kappa makes some fun stuff if you're into some
so
Solera
many
rums.
Good rums. That's the thing. I mean, it's you know, gosh, you know, when we started this journey, we didn't think there was this much rum out there. We did not think that.
Nope.
You know, and then we started discovering this. Like every stone that we uncover is like, oh my God, there's another really good rum here.
Yep.
Why doesn't everybody know about this rum?
And that's why we started. We got this
channel. We're here.
That's not why we started, but that's why we kept in rum, because we realized how many rums are out there, and us being from Iowa, we had no idea.
When we found Doc Brown's really bad rum, it's like, you know what?
My brother-in-law bought it for me for my birthday.
We had as a joke.
As a joke. He was like, "Oh, this will be they're drinking rum right now. This will be fun. This will be really fun." It was great, and we had a ton of fun. And next thing you know, now we vacation at Doc Brown's house with Mrs. Doc and Doc, and we hang out there sipping pina coladas made out of Doc Brown's really bad rum.
Dark and Stormies for me.
Dark and Stormies.
You know, but I mean, it's like it's crazy, and it's so funny about Doc Brown's. So we usually have a couple of garage sales here every year, and we always have a few bottles, empty bottles.
Bragging that you have a garage, Jesus.
Empty bottles of Doc Brown's that we only sell on the garage sale. I mean, seriously, and people buy them.
The bottle,
just the bottle.
It's crazy
for anywhere from $1 to $2 for an empty bottle. They love the logo.
It's pretty crazy
and everything. It's like
they buy the empty bottle.
They love it.
So I love Sean's comment. Where's Fred with the shout out to Eldorado 12? We need the Eldorado.
Oh, Fred!
He'll be so excited that you shouted it out. It needs to be here. Eldo 12, right? As Fred would say.
Yes.
Eldo 12.
I don't know where Fred is.
I don't know where he is, but he's here in spirit now. Get it? Spirits. Eldo 12 is here. Chris says, okay, who's bringing the Columbus, Ohio rum to the potluck? Yeah. It's one of the best 15 in the world, according to them.
Are from Columbus, Ohio.
Who's from Ohio?
You're expected to
get
bring
over
that rum.
Whoever is from Ohio has to bring it. And when you come, you have to accept that I'm going to make fun of you a lot. Strictly unrum related. It has nothing to do with it. And this has nothing to do. We're still an all positive channel, but when it comes to Steelers football, I'm going to make fun of you. It's just going to happen. Just saying. Okay?
All right.
You didn't get all the way to the Super Bowl just to lose for me to not make fun of you. I'm just saying. Anywho,
I'm just gonna stand here and drink my rum.
You do that. All right. Go Buckeyes. There it is. Let's see here. Was the article in Columbus Daily News? This was Yahoo. Nope, sorry, it wasn't Yahoo. This one was Food and Drink. I think that is a division of Yahoo, though. The Food and Drink area of that came from them. I was an Appleton guy for over 25 years and then discovered a whole slew of different rums thanks to many sources, including YouTube Fine Gents. Minister B, we're so glad that you expanded because Appleton is great. It's a great brand.
Rum.
But rum is so diverse with so many places to go. You have to go try different stuff.
You know, one thing is so funny to me is, I get asked a lot, what is your favorite rum? Royer, what is your favorite rum? What is your
depends on the day
go-to rum? And it's like, I can't really narrow that down.
Depends on the day.
It really does. It depends on the day, how I'm feeling, what mood I'm in. What am I mean, my wife.
Is it sassy Rum Daddy Royer? Is it calm, cool, collected Rum Daddy Royer?
Sophisticated.
Ooh. Thinking Rum Daddy Royer.
Right?
That one hurts him sometimes.
It does. It's painful. But we get through it. My wife even, she's like, what do you feel like tonight? I'm like, I feel like this or this or this or this. It's like, it's just crazy how many good rums there are out there that nobody knows about. Because you got the big name brands that are just chewing up the market space. And not leaving much room for everybody else.
Craig says, favorite rum, whatever's in my hand. Phil saying, Stro 160, Rum Daddy. Absolutely. Such a great one.
Oh, my God. So if we had everybody over here, how many bottles of Stro 160 would we
We'd have to pick up a couple bottles of Stro 160 because everybody's got to try it. Everybody's got to try it.
That's like the admission to the ground.
We don't cost money. We cost an experience.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
First one in the gate,
that's a hefty experience.
Get a shot of Stro 160.
Love it. We've done that with everyone. We have done that with everyone. Let's see. God. I'd like to point out, Alton says Robert is correct about Cleveland and Cincinnati. You're welcome. It's facts. I think the rum I've drank most in the last 2 years is Smith & Cross. I get down with the funk. There you go. I love that. That's awesome. Let's see here. Doc Brown rum cake is smack yo mama good. Truly amazing.
My God, yes. Seriously.
Woo.
Right here. This is awesome.
I love this. So obviously you can find these at Doc Brown's Really Bad, or it's at reallyBadRum.com. You don't have to type Doc Brown's in if you don't want. Yeah. It's just reallyBadRum.com.
ReallyBadRum.com.
But make sure you go check these out as well. I have a complaint though, is they make them with tree nuts, walnuts being in there.
So you can't have that.
I've never had one.
But I've told you about the experience. It's really good.
I'm just saying.
It's awesome.
There should be a nut-friendly version.
This
is my one complaint. Okay, See, I told you we'll give real feedback. Ready? This is my complaint.
So Mrs. Doc, if you're still on, this is his feedback. I will say this. I have actually made you.
You did.
Rum cakes
with Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum.
With Doc Brown's
really
bad rum.
We did with ice cream. It was really vanilla ice cream.
Yes,
super good.
So I made that from scratch for you for your birthday.
Yes,
and because I know that theirs has some nuts in it, so you can't have that.
That's right.
But
thanks for remembering.
I was thinking of you.
Thank you.
Right.
Appreciate you. All right, we are after 8, so I'm going to catch up on comments, read you one last bit of rum news, and we're going to wrap this up really quick. Are you ready? Who ready with me?
Power through this. Yeah, baby.
Let's get this. Wonder Powers Unite. Whew. I love vacations. Mrs. Doc, I don't know why you're saying that, but I love vacations too. Everything Doc makes is awesome. Rum cakes, barbecue sauce, delicious. Jay, I love his barbecue sauce. That is truly amazing, and I do love
Mrs.
that.
Doc, you got to stop by it.
Let's see here. I've been nursing a bottle of Doc Brown's barbecue sauce. It got brought out to us last family dinner. While I'm glad everyone liked it, it was sad to see it go. Jeremy, I know it goes down, and you're like, "Wait, guys, don't use so much sauce.
Yeah, what
you don't have to use so much."
Save.
Oh man. Greg says Doc Brown's barbecue is good, but I can't drink too much of it at a time. That's smart. You don't want to drink too much of that straight. It's a different kind of sipper. It's thick.
It's a different kind of sipper.
Wait, he has barbecue sauce. When did this happen? Phil, it's been there. ReallyBadRum.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you go check out reallyBadRum.com.
Yes.
Find yourself some rum cakes, some barbecue sauce. Go get yourself some really bad stuff. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's a really bad experience. I need to thaw out another Doc Brown's rum cake. Greg, yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I got one last piece of rum news. Who's ready for it? Are you ready for it? You are? Here we go.
Baby.
We're going to get a thumbs up. One more thumbs up for the rum news here at the end. Bacardi. Did you like how I started it? That was pretty funny, right? Like you were ready for me to yell that, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bacardi rum turns up the heat with a new mango chili flavor. So I mentioned it a little early on, right? They came out with a spicy mango. Yep. So it's actually mango chili, inspired by the popular Mexican snack. Mango chili sweet and spicy flavors are arriving stateside just in time for summer. This is the summer drink. So this is not a part of the series of the rye cask, the sherry cask. This is different, okay? This is kind of like the, what was it? The orange vanilla creamsicle that they did. So they've got a mango chili. So it's coming in one of these bottles here, so you guys know about it.
Yep.
But this is capturing the sweet and spicy flavors of the Mexican fruit snack in every bottle. After an incredibly successful launch in Mexico, the world's most awarded rum brand will bring mango chili stateside for the first time, arriving in the U.S. liquor stores nationwide today. And I believe this article came out yesterday, so you guys should see this now. So yesterday, this article came out. I don't know why you are looking at what? What are you looking at?
For something.
We had a whole discussion about how I don't wear pants behind this thing, and you were just too close for comfort.
Not what I'm
too close for comfort. I'm just saying.
God.
Oh, well. Now that we have that uncomfortable moment out of the way, I appreciate you guys hanging LO because Royer mentioned vacationing. That makes sense to me. Royer's always mentioning vacationing. This guy doesn't even work.
Too.
He literally plays putt-putt in his office when he's at work, and then he vacations from it. That's literally what he does.
You get tired of it all.
I love it. All right, guys. I hope you guys had an amazing time with us. We had so much fun seeing you guys again.
Amazing week.
I hope you guys have the best week ever. I hope you have a great next week.
Wait. You know what? If you're here, if you're still here, so
I'm gonna drink some rum.
Check out. Wait for it. Next Friday. Now there is a 5-hour time zone difference.
So just so you guys know, okay. So I'll give you the heads up. I told you guys earlier, I'm probably not going to be live on Wednesday, which is probably going to be true. But Royer has hooked up the Just Drinking channel to his phone because he figured out technology.
Technology is a good thing.
And he's going to be at Kuliana, and he is expected on Friday. There's a 5-hour time difference. But he is expecting himself. So if you could do me a favor, Royer, before you go live, could you send me a text maybe an hour or two ahead of time so I could maybe
that's asking a lot.
Post to everyone to let them know, hey, here it comes. Does that make sense?
I'll try and do that.
Okay.
I'll try and do that.
We're going to go with that. All right, guys, we got to sign off for tonight.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great night tonight, and we'll see you later.
Take care.